Ollie, I'm gonna film a video and you're not over here. Come here. Come on. Let's go. Come to Mom. Come on. I'm gonna close the door. You know how long it took me to get him to come out from under the bed? A very long time. I think it's because he needs to get a bath and he knows that the bath is coming. So he just keeps running under the bed. You're lucky this is not a bath. Mom's just gonna film a video. So bye, friends. Bye. Bye, friends. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm wearing a beanie because it's cloudy outside. Not because it's cold, but because it's cloudy outside. Okay. Hello, friends. I am back with another video. I decided this one is going to be a Q&A. I usually don't do those very often, but I decided to do one. So let's get started. Yeah. So I posted an Instagram video asking you to ask me questions for the Q&A, and you did. You asked me a lot of questions. You asked me questions on my Instagram and on Twitter, so I will be going back and forth and answering questions. Angie asks, and I'll just be saying your name because on not all of these I don't have your username. Angie asks, what's your best advice on leaving the house and dare to try new things? Hashtag Ask Lizzie. By the way, I love you. I love you too. My best advice for leaving the house and trying to do new things is definitely just to do it. I feel like someone really awesome, like someone at Nike, I don't know, they said just do it. But it's so true, you just gotta do it. There are so many times where I've not wanted to go out. I'm sitting on a pillow. Hold on, I need like something to make me taller. There's so many times where I've not wanted to go out and then I just said, just do it. And I went and I ended up loving it, and know that if you hate it, at least you tried it. Maria says, would you dye your hair a color like blue or pink? If you have followed me for a long time, you would know that my hair has been purple, it's been like grayish, it's been brown, it's been black, it's been red, it's been so many different colors. My motto with my hair is that it's just hair and it grows back. And why stick to the norm and do what everyone else does when you can even make your hair stand out? And if you don't like it, then you just change it again. I know it's not the healthiest thing or the greatest thing for your hair, but I am a big advocate of changing your hair to whatever color you want because I think it's awesome. Funny story, right before my documentary came out, shameless plug, if you haven't seen my documentary, A Braveheart, the Lizzie Velasquez story, it's on iTunes and Amazon, and I'll link it below. Right before we premiered at South by Southwest, I wasn't able to like dye or change my hair during our entire process of filming, and if you've seen the movie and have followed me, you know it was really hard for me because I get bored with my hair very easily, very quickly. And right before we premiered at South by, and I knew I had so much interviews, so much press, so many photos that would be taken, everything, I got the bright idea to not tell anyone, but I decided I wanted to have dark hair. So I went to the pharmacy and got boxed color and dyed my hair black and didn't tell anyone until the next morning when I saw everyone, and luckily they all liked it, and luckily I didn't ruin anything. My biggest fear was Ollie was gonna run in and I was gonna get color on his fur, and it turned out great. My point, moral of the story is, yes, I'm all about different color hair. Okay. Actual Trash says, what's your favorite part about being a YouTuber? I think my connection, there's two things. My connection with you guys is probably one of my favorite things, because I feel like even when I don't upload regularly, like if I take a short or a long break in between uploads, I feel like something's missing, like I'm missing you guys. And I know all YouTubers say that, but it is true. The other thing that I love about YouTube is the friends that I've made. I feel like now a lot of my friends are YouTubers and know the style of it, And even Jess, I am talking to you. You are a super close friend to me, and now you're on YouTube, which, by the way, link in the description. Go subscribe to her channel. Yeah, you are a part of the YouTube community now, and I love that, because when you are on the outside of it and you're not necessarily a creator, it's just a whole different world versus when you're in it and you're able to meet new friends. And some of my best friends and closest friends are people that I've met through YouTube, and I think that's awesome. Let's go on over to Instagram. I saw a question from Lauren and Becca. I know who they are. I have to find it, but they asked One Direction or Fifth Harmony. And you know what? I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on that one, because I feel like that's a very dangerous question to answer, and everyone might just go crazy if I give the answer that's not their person. I know they're One Direction, so I know that's why they're asking me, but I'm gonna go ahead and plead the fifth. And Germzy, I'm apologizing if I'm saying these wrong, because I probably am. Germzy says, "Hi Lizzie, longtime fan here." Thank you. Do you feel that there is too much pressure on people to be in relationships? How has being single positively impacted your life? I love this question. I definitely think there is a lot of pressure for people to be in relationships. I mean, it's social media. We're on it right now, and you see cute YouTube videos of people being asked in a cute way to homecoming, or being asked to, or being proposed to with a flash mob. Or on social media, I feel like every single day someone is either posting a picture of their engagement ring, or at their wedding, or when they're having a baby, or all of these things, and it's so cute. It is so cute, and I am genuinely so happy for those people. But it does put that added pressure of like, I want that, like why can't I have that? And so yeah, I definitely think there's too much pressure. But one thing that I have learned from being single is the fact that it's okay. It's okay to be independent and on your own. And I don't think you can really, for me personally, I can't expect someone else to love me unless I love myself first. So not until I'm completely happy with myself and I don't want to have to depend on someone else for my happiness, if that makes sense. And so for me, once I'm able to fully make myself happy in all aspects of life and feel super great, then I know that's when it's time for me to step into that next chapter and have someone else come into my life. And honestly, everything that I just said is going to be explained so much more in detail in my new book, which is available for pre-order, and I'm not just like pimping it out, but I know I said before that I am going to be talking about stuff that I haven't ever talked about, and the answer to that question, take that as a hint and encouragement as to why you might want to go pre-order my new book. Mel Yella says, Christmas or Thanksgiving? Honestly, both. I come from a very large Hispanic family, so both sides of my family are really big, and I love both of them. I feel like if you think about it, holidays are weird because a lot either happen at the beginning of the year and a lot happen at the end of the year. So there's this big gap in the middle of like summer and everything else where you're finishing school and starting school and all of that, to where you don't really have big holidays or chances to really see your family that might live out of town. And so this time of year is my favorite, not so much for the specific holiday, but because I know it's time that I'm going to be seeing my family a lot, and I'm obsessed with my family, so it's hard for me to pick just one because I love both times to be able to see them. Amy asks, are you going to get another dog, and if so, what breed? The plan is to get another dog. Once I find a more permanent place to live, I do plan on getting a brother or sister for Ollie, not the human kind, the animal kind, of course. I don't know what breed. I definitely won't be getting another dog that's bigger than him, just because I am the one who's caring for them, and obviously I can't control someone who is bigger than me physically. So my goal and plan is to get a dog who's either miniature or teacup, something that someone, something, some pet, some, you know what I mean, to be able to handle and wrangle in an easier manner. Lynn Green asks, how are you feeling right now? Right now, I am feeling really, really good. I have a lot going on, and it's one of those things where behind the scenes, there's so many different moving pieces going on, and it's all amazing things, but it's stuff that's just like under wraps for now. A bunch of life things that are going to be figured out in the next few months. That's really exciting. But yeah, I just feel really happy. I feel like I'm in a place where I am feeling stronger than ever. I am excited for the new year. I'm looking forward to starting a fresh month, a fresh year, a fresh chapter, all of the above. And this year was sort of an odd one for me. So I just feel like I'm finally in a really good place right now. Oh no! I didn't lock my screen as I was answering, and I almost deleted your questions, and oh, that would have been so bad. Faye SPF says, how tall are you? I am 5'2". And you know what's funny to me when I meet some of you guys in person? It's funny to hear like mumbled reactions of people that are like, if we like take a picture and I sit next to you and they're like, oh, she's so tiny, or oh, she really is that small. I really am that small, guys. I am that small, I promise. 16 Chandler 16 says, how did you feel when you were on Shane and Friends? I was so nervous to go on the podcast. I've been listening to Shane's podcast for years, and so I know like what type of stuff they talk about, and as you guys know, I'm not really that vulgar of a person as Shane is. And I will say Shane and I have been friends on Twitter for a while. We finally were able to meet in person, and he's incredible. Like one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. And I'm so like happy that I get to call him a friend now. But I had so much fun on the podcast. Everyone there is just so amazing and so nice, and it was just really cool. And if you haven't seen or heard, seen, because the podcast is on the Full Screen app, you can watch my interview with them, or you can listen to it as well. But they made me like red, yellow, and green like stoplight signs, and in case there was anything that I wasn't comfortable talking about, I've like picked up a sign, and it ended up being really funny, and I don't know, it was just such a good time. Isabel Worthen said, currently if you could be anywhere in the world, where would you be? I would be somewhere where it is snowing. I want to be like in a cute little cabin house with a fireplace that has lots of windows and you can see out of it, and I'm with people that I love, and we're just in onesies and covered in cozy blankets and having wine and eating yummy food. That's where I would be. Ugh, doesn't that just sound like a dream? Shard Simone, are you going on a book tour? Yes, I will be going on a book tour. I don't know the details yet, but yes, I will be. Filthy Scrub, you guys, your names are crazy. If you could choose any features you wanted, do you think you would change, or would you stay the same? I would stay the same. I think if you asked me when I was younger if I would want to change like my, why did I have to think about that? If I would want to change my blind eye to like match my seeing eye, I would say yes, but now I would say no, because I think it's pretty cool to have two different colored eyes. The only thing that like bothers me, I wouldn't change it, but it bothers me, is the fact that I have a very small mouth and I have an overbite. And I had braces in middle school, which is why my teeth are pretty straight, but they, like, my overbite is pretty bad, and I feel like my teeth are shifting out, and it's making it hard for me to say certain words, and as a speaker, that's not really good. So that's the only thing that's hard, is having like a small mouth and then having like teeth. And I know everyone is always like, oh, your teeth are so big. I feel like my teeth are big, but I like them. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What is wrong with me today? You know something funny? I only put on one earring because you couldn't see this earlobe. I'm tired of living by the street. All you hear is cars. I'm gonna go. I love you. If you're new, please go hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up because that's what lets me know if you're liking what we do here on this channel. And if you have something nice to say, you know where to leave it in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Goodness gracious me, oh my.